Hi, and welcome back to The Way of the World with Rian Ru. I'm Rian Ru, and the question has been asked, what is the best camera to buy for under 10,000 Rand in South Africa? What are you going to be using it for? If it is for yourself and for amateur use, maybe learning photography, by all means, it's possible to get such a camera with lenses. Though there are beginner cameras like the Canon 2000D, the Canon 4000D, or even the 250D. You could even look at the Canon M200 or M50, which are the newer mirrorless cameras. Nikon offers the D5600 and D3500 with lenses for under 10,000 Rand. They are meant for a beginner market where people want to learn photography. But I call them phishing cameras, and I'll tell you later why. Go out there, get one of those cameras, practice photography. And when you run into problems, like especially low light photography, you will understand what I mean. Now, yes, you can get better lenses. Now, this is where I call these phishing cameras. Because if you've purchased one of these Canons or Nikons, then you soon discover that you want better low light. And to get more light into your camera, you need one that can handle a constant wide aperture like 2.8 or 1.8. And then you go for the nifty 50 f1.8 lens, which is the most common one. And then you realize, but you want a variety of lenses, and then you maybe go for 24-70. You've invested into a brand. Now you've got a lens. Let's say you purchased a 24-70. You have a fantastic lens, but it literally cost more than the camera cost. Then you realize, hold on, what's limiting me now is the body, because it doesn't have the capabilities that I require. And obviously, because you've already got the lens, you now go and buy a newer body, maybe even a professional body, to match that lens. This is why I call those kind of cameras phishing cameras. The brand throws it out there to fish for new photographers and hopefully bring them into the market. Manufacturers or brands like Sony and Olympus, Fujifilm, there's a number of others out there. Hasselblad, your big brands, Phase One. The cameras that these brands put out are all a little above your beginner cameras. And the problem is that once you've been fished into Nikon or Canon, you're pretty much going to stay there. And switching over to one of these other brands, and yes, there are people who switch. When it comes down to that question of which camera is best for under 10,000 Rand, if you are going to be using it for everyday photography for yourself at home, there's a variety of cameras. Go to a reputable camera store, and you can pick up virtually any of them. But if you like switching lenses, the 2000D, the 4000D, or the 250 from Canon, and even the M50, M200 series mirrorless, or from Nikon, the D3500 or D5200, you can switch lenses. That is, if you want to upgrade lenses a bit. But do not expect those cameras to ever match up to something that you can use to make money with. If you do have one of those cameras and you are making money, then do also bear in mind that these cameras are not designed to work at that kind of level where you're putting them to everyday constant shooting. The problem is also people with these type of cameras, because they consider them cheap, tend to bring down their pricing a lot, and they never actually advance their photography because their pricing is so low that they never save enough money to upgrade the camera to the next level. That is my opinion. If you want a workhorse camera for under 10,000 Rand, you're not going to get it for new unless you buy a second-hand camera, which is in the more prosumer to professional level, maybe a little older camera. I hope to see you in the next video. If you have any questions, please pop it down in the comments or send me a message, and I'll try and answer it in the next video. Cheers.